Hello, my name is John Broadwell. I'm the creator of the Serial Wombat open source project. Today we're going to be looking at an accessory for the Serial Wombat 4B chips, which are available on Amazon. This is Serial Wombat PCB 0013, and the purpose of this PCB is to act as a breakout board for the Serial Wombat 4B chips and provide 8-pin headers that go to the 8 pins of the chip, as well as connect its I2C bus up to these JST connectors, which are compatible with SparkFun's QWIIC and Adafruit's Stemma QT. So installation is pretty simple. You take your Serial Wombat 4B chip, which is not included with this kit, they are sold separately, and insert it into the socket here. Note that there are two ways the chip could go in. One is correct, one is not. It's very important to note that there is a notch in this chip, and the notch is near the positive power pin. And if you look on this board, there is a capacitor. This replaces the through-hole capacitor that comes with the kit, so you don't have to connect to that. The number 1 pin, the positive pin on the Serial Wombat 4B chip, needs to be located near that capacitor. So you just simply give this a gentle, firm push in slightly on the legs as you push it in, and it pops easily into that socket. Note that if you want to remove that, you'll want to either use a chip extractor, which is available from companies like Jameco, or you'll want to get under there gently and pry it up slowly a little bit on each side. If you get in there with your hand and you try to just pull it out, there's a good chance that you'll bend and possibly break the pins on the Serial Wombat chips. So the Serial Wombat 4B is, of course, an I2C based device. These particular wires came from the SparkFun company. They're SparkFun QWIIC wires, and you can, of course, daisy chain these together. This particular circuit board is designed for this kind of usage, and on any I2C bus, you should have pull-up resistors. If you desire, you can add those separately, or there are pads on the PCB 0013, which allow easy soldering of 0603 components that will add pull-up resistors to the SCL and SDA line. You'll probably only want one of your boards to have those resistors populated. So let's throw, in this case, I'm a fan of 2.2Ks for my pull-ups. I like that stiff resistor a little bit for some of the long cable runs as opposed to PCBs where I might use a little higher resistance. So let's solder those in place. Now let's connect these chips, clock, and data to an Uno R3 compatible board. And power, we'll use the 5-volt power. And ground. And we will run the Serial Wombat Finder application against this to show that these boards work.